Yeah, welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live special New Year's Eve edition. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody, on the final day of the year 2024. Hope everybody had a good 2024 and wish everybody the best going into 2025. Might do another show today. Not sure. Might be a college football episode, so bear with me on that. I'm going to find out, but not quite sure yet. But if this is the last one, man, I hope you've enjoyed all the content we've worked hard to put out for you all year long. And it's just going to continue. The show is going to get bigger and better for 2025, inshallah. So, yeah, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you're here, first of all, if you're here, thank you for being here. Second of all, hit that like, that subscribe, that notification bell. Make sure you're sharing the show. Do all those things as we continue to grow and continue to work with you for you, to put out this quality sports content, man. Also, if you are so inclined and you see it while you are watching the replay of this, make sure you go ahead and join the channel, man, because we have some good stuff in store and planned for you. So when we get some channel members going, then we will go ahead and start pushing that stuff out, man. Make sure that all my day ones know how special that they are. So appreciate all of you. Excuse me. So yeah, we are going to do a show, as you can see, about the one and only LeBron James Sr. We are going to do some talking about old Bron, definitely. But in the meantime, let me give a couple of minutes here, see if we get some people in the chat. And once that happens, we are going to go ahead and get the ball rolling. But if not, it'll just be me, and I will give my thoughts. And, you can either pop in live now or you can watch it on the replay later. So I'm going to give a couple minutes, see if we can go ahead and get some traffic in here, and then we'll do it, man. We'll rock and roll, because definitely have some interesting. I have some thoughts on this, man, and I just, I had to do it, man. I had to do it one more time for 2024. So let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Here's my guy. What up, my guy? What up, Bruce?
That was.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I didn't even know about it. I appreciate you sending me that, bro.
Man, what's wrong with Skip Bayless giving LeBron his flowers without demeaning him in the same segment like you just did?
Well, there's nothing wrong with giving him his flowers. There's something wrong with him blatantly lying to us as if our eyes and ears don't work for the last 22 years.
What did he lie about? Skip saying LeBron the best passer for years. The most physical.
That's a lie.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. I said he lied about being the best passer. He's definitely not that right now in the league. He lied about being the best attacker of the rim he's ever seen. He lied about that.
Top three for sure.
Okay, well, we could argue that. But the best, he lied about that. He also lied about him being the most durable. He lied about that. So, yes.
Okay, well, he was the best attacker of basketball for a period of time in the league. Stop it, man. And probably still is one of the best when you feel like it.
Well, Skip said ever, though. Skip said ever. So that's
better than ever attack the basket, bro.
Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, Michael Jordan, Shaq, Charles Barkley. Come on, man.
Stop it, bro.
Really?
Vince Carter's not better than no damn LeBron James. Stop
Going to the rim?
Huh?
Going to the rim? Seriously?
No, he's not. He probably got the best dunker of all time, yes. But trying to say that
I forgot about Dr. J. Okay.
Vince Carter is better than LeBron James attacking the basket.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Attacking the basket don't have everything to do with dunks, bro.
No, I understand that.
All that.
I understand that. But here's what you're missing too, right? Here's what you're missing. How can I be the best at something if my resistance level is lower than yours was? How can I be better than you? Real talk.
His resistance level, what you make for the defense a little bit easier nowadays?
The defense on the perimeter, as well as the defense at the rim and in the paint. And the way the floor is spread because of all the shooters. Most of the time when LeBron gets past his first guy, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's never dunked on anybody. That would be stupid and that would be a lie. But most of the time when he gets past his first defender, that's it. If you go back, this is why I talk about Michael Jordan having to dunk on D-Rob and Dream and Mount Mutombo and Shaq and Zoe and Kareem and Mark Eaton and all these dudes that Michael Jordan caught. And it's not even just the centers under the rim. You remember this back in the day. There were legitimate big man power forwards in the paint not 230-pound guys who are 6'10" hanging out shooting threes to open the floor up, right? You know that, and I know that. You're old enough to remember that, right? And so it was a different thing when you got to the rim. That's why I say, like, if the resistance is tougher and you get there and finish, that puts you above LeBron. Now, that's not LeBron's fault when he was born. It's not, but it is what it is. If let's say I'm a fighter, right? I'm a pro boxer, and I know you know your boxing. I'm a pro boxer, and I fight whoever's the best guys in my era, and 35-0, right? But now we look at Sugar Ray Leonard, who had to fight Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hitman Hearns and Roberto Duran and all these dudes. I think Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., I think he fought him. But anyway, the point is, I got to fight a whole bunch of legends, right? Or if I'm Muhammad Ali and I had to fight Ken Norton and Joe Frazier and what's my man, Ernie Shavers and George Foreman and all these dudes, right? And now I come up today, and I don't have nearly the same level of competition or the same level of difficulty on my road. How can you say that because somebody may have better numbers or a better record that they're better than me? They didn't have to do what I had to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, degree of difficulty has to matter. That's one of my biggest things. But go ahead.
So LeBron is to blame for the time. So LeBron is to blame for the times changing, the defense changing, and the rules changing.
No.
He's to blame for that.
No.
So you basically said LeBron wouldn't be doing the same shit he's doing now in the 90s. That's
absolutely what I'm saying. 1,000%. I have maintained that from the beginning.
Cut the crap, Bruce.
Okay.
I mean, man, LeBron is one of the most powerful players ever, fastest players ever in the league. Stop it, Bruce.
Okay.
6'8", 260, man. Stop it, Bruce. He's picking the most power forwards in the 90s, bro.
He's what?
Stop it, man. Just stop it. He about the same size as Dale Davis and Antonio Davis.
And I guarantee you, if the Davis boys are in the lane, LeBron ain't coming down there like that. Would you agree? Come on, man. He ain't coming down there like getting them freebies like he is now, man. You know that.
Stop. Give LeBron. Stop it, Bruce.
Okay.
Then I say here's some stuff about you. You blame LeBron for how the NBA downfall. Like, stop it, Bruce.
That he has a huge role in that. Is he responsible? Sorry,
give me 2 points. Why?
Okay, so my biggest point why is he, in terms of popularity, he is single-handedly the reason why why the slam dunk contest went into the trash. Single-handedly the reason why. That's one.
Explain your theory why, because it's not fact. It's a theory.
Okay, correct. You're right. It is my theory that he is single-handedly responsible for the death of the dunk contest, because when he didn't do it, he made it popular for other other super athletic wing players to not do it. Superstar level guys, right? Because think about it, prior to him, we know that your Jordans, your Dominiques, your Kobe's, your so on and so forth, all those guys did it. It was kind of one of those things you did to entertain the fans if you were that level of player. But since him, we have not seen another superstar level wing player do it. And we probably won't. And now it's gone the way of, now the 3-point contest is the most popular thing at All-Star Weekend.
It is. During his era, which super athletic, name a super athletic small forward in his era that he supposed to have been in the dunk contest that was at most athletic as him. Who would you get? And nobody. Who?
I would say a Paul George. I would say did he do it? Okay. Yeah. Then I stand corrected. But here's one, right? In terms of a small forward, no. But look at it. Zion was supposed to do that. He didn't do it even when he was healthy.
No,
even early on.
I'm talking about in Bron Prime. No, you going to Zion. I'm
okay.
Bron Prime. That 2011, 2010, that era. Who was jumping out the gym back then besides Blake Griffin? Blake Griffin, man. Stop it, bro.
I would have to go back and look. But even regardless, Bruce, even if I give you that, and I will concede that to you right now. So you got that point on me. I'll concede that. But what about since then, though? What about since then? We haven't seen a John Morant in the dunk contest. We never saw a Zion even when he could do it. We never saw an Ant Edwards. Like, why are we not seeing that? Because LeBron made it okay for them guys not to do it.
How LeBron got to do with that? How they feel?
Because he's influential. He made it okay. Because I guarantee you that if he had done it, the other guys would have followed suit. You know that, and I know that, man.
So Braun, he by him not being in the dunk contest, he didn't influence the other great high flyers to be in the dunk contest.
Correct.
Bruce.
Correct. Yes.
So that's basically your theory, Bruce.
That's absolutely my theory on why the dunk contest is gone.
You a trip this morning, bro. Give me another point. One more point of why he blaming him of the demise of the NBA. What's another point?
His player empowerment mentality and his friendly business, right? All this teaming up stuff. It has really taken away from, and it's not all him, but it has played a major role. It's played a major role in taking away from the competitive nature of the game. Because if guys are buddies, because as we know, not my opinion now, as we know, your guy from Melo put it out there that LeBron was trying to team up from the very beginning in the league. He was talking about that from when they were rookies. I didn't even know it went back that far. I was like, damn, like this dude does not want to compete. He does not want to compete. And it's crazy to me. But yeah, so all that teaming up and friendly mentality, nah, that wasn't it. And I think that really hurt the competitive success.
Yes. You say LeBron don't want to compete is blasphemy. For him to take that 2006, 2017 to the NBA Finals with Stoch, Pavlovich, Ilgauskas, Booby Gibson, to take that team to the finals, man, Anderson Varejao, to say he's not competitive the way he did Detroit in Eastern Conference Finals, the way he did Boston in that Game 6 elimination game. To say LeBron is not competitive is blasphemy, bro.
No. I think you're taking that to a different place. I'm saying on the whole. Okay, let's try this. On the whole, would you say he's as competitive as Larry Bird? Would you say that?
Hell wouldn't. Yeah. Yes. Why not? Well, you
okay. All right, we're going.
That's your guy.
Okay, well, we can take Bird out of it. We can take Bird out of it. You think he's as competitive as Magic? I don't. You think he's as competitive as Isaiah? I don't. You think he's as competitive as Kobe? I don't. Michael Jordan? I don't. Like the all-time greats? Nah, man, them dudes wanted to kill people. He's not. Nah, he don't have that. He's different. He's different. Not in a good way. And I think the fact that his friendly nature really took away from the competitive fire in the modern NBA.
He's a people's person, friendly nature type of guy. He's not a killer.
Magic was that, but Magic wanted to kill you on the floor, though. Magic was a friendly kind of guy, but he wanted to kill you on the floor. He was all about winning.
He went to 8 straight finals, so that's not competitive.
So yes and no, but what you're doing is you're really trying to move the goalposts here because look at how he had to do it. Make the super teams, right? That's not competitive. And again, all of that has damaged guys wanting to go at each other in the modern NBA. You know that, and I know that, man. You know that.
So Boston didn't put together the first super team?
No.
First big team?
Well, let me say this. Okay, let me back it up. I don't know if you've ever heard me explain this whole thing before, but it's a very different thing. One, because all of those guys, let's see, 07 KG was going, I believe, into his 13th season. Paul Pierce was going into his 10th season. Ray Allen, I believe, was going into his 12th season. So all those guys were well seasoned in the league already, right? They were like up there, right? So cool. All of them had done that. And the big thing here is, this is what I always say, and I don't understand how people don't get the difference. The big part to me is when it comes to LeBron doing it, LeBron set it up himself. The Celtics were an organizational decision. That's two different things.
Okay. Truthfully, Golden State deserve the blame for how the NBA is now, not LeBron.
With the threes?
Everybody fucking threes every goddamn way.
So Golden, yes and no. I can hear you when you say that, and I don't totally disagree. The problem is Golden State played in a way that was conducive to their roster, right? Now the rest of these idiot GMs and whatnot tried to mimic that throughout the NBA, but they didn't realize, wait a minute, we don't have the same players. And when they did realize that, they said, okay, well, if we just do it via math, then we got a chance. So Golden State does play a role, absolutely, but I don't think they are completely to blame. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I get what you're saying.
So what's the issue with LeBron saying he can play 5 or 6, 7 more years? What's wrong with that, bro? I don't see no issue, but I believe he can do it. Now, why you believe he can't?
So one, we've already seen 31 games into the season, he already had to take a break, right? So there's that. Yes, we know he. Sorry.
mental. It was a mental break.
No. It's physical as well because you watch.
He deactivated his Instagram account and everything. It was mental. But go ahead.
That was his own fault. But anyway, good point, Black Dynamite. Yeah, they definitely were one of the best defensive teams in the league when they were winning championships. Golden State. That's a great point. Yeah, but just talking about in terms of the threes. But yeah, that's a great point. Thank you for adding that. But yeah, where were we? Yeah, no, I was saying he already had to take a break, right? LeBron this season, 31 games in. So physically, I don't care how much of a cyborg he appears to be to this point. He can't keep going like this forever, right? He just can't. Now, has he managed to stave it off longer than anybody ever? Yes, without question. But he can't keep going like this forever. There's that. And then secondly, his ego is too big that when the fall off comes and he can't put up those numbers, he's not going to want to stay around because he's all about the numbers now because he knows that he's not winning any more championships. And he also knows that the numbers are the only way he can continue to try to fool people into putting him into this phony GOAT debate. So there's that. So no, he's not playing another 5. But he also said he's not going to do that. So
okay, listen. Yeah. All great men have got egos, bro. You got an ego, Bruce.
I do.
I heard some shit you said to a guy on one of these videos. You told him how much you travel, you that. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know which one specifically you're referring to, but
you're the one. I read it. You and the guy was going back and forth about Jordan being. I'm not talking about Jordan, but this was the argument was about. But LeBron being a better person than Jordan. That argument, and you and the guy was going back and forth, and the guy said something you ain't like, and he hurt your ego. You get to go into all your personal accomplishments in your life, and you did, Bruce.
I would assume, knowing myself, that if somebody did that, they took a shot at me personally. But I don't. Okay.
Bruce, sometimes you gotta take the high road. He hurt your ego a little.
I don't take high roads, man. You take a shot at me, I'm gonna respond to you.
You got an ego, Bruce, because things like on your platform, your opinion is the only ones that matter. Let me ask you this though, Bruce.
Yes.
You say LeBron is not in your top 5. Who's in your top 5 real quick?
Oh, my top 5 is it's Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So you'll take Bird over LeBron?
Yes, without question. Absolutely.
Okay, before I get up the phone, why? Please explain why you'll take Bird over LeBron.
Yeah, no doubt. I look at what Bird was able to accomplish in terms of what he was able to do in his career in a tougher era against more physical league. And he didn't have nearly I would say he didn't have 1/10 of the physical tools that LeBron James had. And he was able to, I'm not going to say dominate, but he was able to easily be one of the best players in the league. And I feel like if he played today with this software, man, he would kill. I look at the numbers, the stats are relatively comparable, not the totals, but the stat averages, the statistical averages for his career are relatively comparable to LeBron's. And he didn't have to play in a way that LeBron plays in terms of dominating the basketball, high usage rate and all that. So, yeah, I think Bird is clearly better. I think he's more skilled. Yeah.
So is Braun even in your top 10?
No, he's not.
Stop it, Bruce.
He's not.
Who's the bottom 5, Bruce?
I can't remember the exact order, but the bottom 5 has Wilt, Bill Russell, Shaq, Kobe, and Tim Duncan. Yeah, those are the bottom 5.
You talking about Wilt and Bill Russell? You wasn't even born yet. You tripping.
Well, I mean, I've seen what they've done, and I got to respect those guys.
So you ain't got LeBron in your top 10, bro?
I just said no, I don't.
LeBron's in everybody's top 10 across the world. Even motherfuckers don't like him, bro.
He's not in mine. He doesn't have to be. That's my top 10.
Why? Why he's not in your top 10? Because you don't like his height?
No, it's not that. So for me, right, when I look at top 10, it's an amalgam of skill set, statistics, and winning and eye test. Those 4 things, right? Skill set, winning, statistics, eye test. And I think he falls short in some of those things. Clearly not in statistics. The winning to me is real. I was about to say, clearly the winning, because all that losing on the big stage, more finals losses than any other former MVP, that has to matter, right? And then even when he did win, the way he went about winning in terms of loading up these teams and cheating the process, can't really get with that. Eye test, his skill set is lacking, but so that's me.
Will they win shit?
I'm sorry?
And what he do to eye testing was so amazing that he was bigger than every fucking body in the goddamn NBA when he had 4 teams back then. All the little white plumbers and smoking cigarettes into the goddamn halftime break and goddamn cab drivers and goddamn mailmen playing in the NBA. And Wilt was predominantly bigger than every fucking body except Bill Russell. What the hell did Wilt win? How many rings did Wilt win?
He's got
How
2.
many rings did Jabbar win before Magic came in the picture?
1.
Okay, then. You talk about winning. Stop it, Bruce.
Yeah, but no. Here's the look. Let's. You got it, Bruce. You got it.
You talking, bro? How many championships? Would you Jerry West lose? How many finals he lose?
He lost 8 finals. Either 8 or 7. He only won 1. But that is why nobody has Jerry West in that. In that top 10 or in that anywhere near the
top 10 because of stats.
Yeah, his statistical production was inhuman. Yeah.
So what about winning? Winning don't count?
Yeah, he won 2 chips. He won 2 chips.
How many chips did he get to?
I want to say he's 2-3 or 2-4 in the finals, which to me that's the equivalent of 4-6. But but at the end of the day, like
he dominated. He was bigger than every fucking body.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't you just finish telling me how big and strong LeBron is?
Yes, I'm saying.
So in his era,
come on, stop that. Wilt was goddamn. Come on, they were scared of him back then. Stop that.
They were scared of him, bro. Okay.
Come on, man. Nobody could stop Wilt back then. He was bigger than every force.
But that's
physically than anybody.
That's the same thing I hear from y'all about LeBron. So how is it different now? That's the same thing I hear from y'all about LeBron.
60s. What you think LeBron would have did it? It's the same thing Wilt did.
Look, man, I'm not even talking about that. You asked me what was my second 5. I gave you my second 5. You're certainly entitled to disagree.
You think Wilt would have dominated in the era of Shaq, Alonzo Moore, the Matumbo and all them? Hell no.
I would have loved to see it. He wouldn't have put up numbers like he did, but I would have loved to see that. I've said it many times. I would have loved to see that. Like Prime Wilt and Prime Dream. Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm ready to get off the phone. One more before I get off the phone.
Yes, sir.
You talk about he's a media. He manipulates the media.
Mm-hmm.
How do he manipulates the media? I'm trying to think. How do he manipulate the bro? He controls. Don't you say he controls the media?
Not all of it, but yeah.
The rules play.
So we know for a fact. Number one, he has guys that work that are clutch guys in the media, right? For instance, what is it? Yahoo, I think senior Yahoo basketball writer Chris Haynes, and I think he also works with ESPN. You know Chris Haynes. So he was never like a LeBron guy like that. And then a few years ago, he slipped and let it out that I think LeBron had called and spoken to his parents, and he was really nice and this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden, immediately following that, you saw Chris Haynes. All of a sudden, the meter switched, and it just started leaning this way. And he's like, after that, LeBron could do no wrong, and he just turned into one of those guys. Nick Wright is a clutch guy. We know this. Chris Broussard, he's a clutch guy. We know this. So he's got major voices in the sports media, in the basketball media. He's got major voices there under his thumb. Even in the independent media, Draymond Green, he's a clutch guy. So he's always, LeBron this, LeBron that, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't want to hear anything else. So you've got that. Then on top of it, I don't know how much you watch First Take or listen to it or whatever, but Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins have both admitted that LeBron will send people from Clutch, sometimes Rich Paul, sometimes others, to get at guys if they say things on air that LeBron doesn't like. So that's part of it. Rick Bucher, longtime respected NBA scribe, he said on his podcast that Clutch sent out emails trying to convince him to vote for LeBron for these end of season awards. So yeah, LeBron does all that. See, y'all think I'm just trying to hate and make stuff up. This stuff is all there. It's all documented. And I'm sure I've talked about just about all of this on the channel on different episodes, but it's all there. And this is what I'm trying to say, man. Y'all can say I'm hating, and that's fine. But what it is, you're so conditioned to hearing the LeBron hero worship without context or without the other side of the coin that when someone gives the other side of the coin, you can't take it. And you say, oh, you hating this, that, and okay, cool. But find me something I lied about. Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I think you got a lot of love for LeBron. You just don't like the way he do shit. That's all.
Okay.
You ain't got no love for LeBron. You got love.
I don't know the dude. I don't know the dude, so I don't love him. I don't hate him. I don't know the dude.
I love him like that. I'm talking about you got love like I like him. He cool, but I just don't like some of the shit that he do.
I don't have an opinion on the guy. I don't.
Stop it, Bruce. You got every goddamn week. You got 2 subjects on him.
Come on, man. You know how this goes, Bruce. Man, this is a media thing, man.
Hey, you start to be like Jason Whitlock and Skip Bayless, man.
Man, look, you can say what you. I see you like going to that Whitlock thing. That's funny, but it's all good.
Yes, you seriously. The subject, you got to talk about LeBron every week because he drives the channel.
Exactly. I mean, it is a business, right? And that's just part of it. But and I've said it time and time. I'm not lying to you when I say if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't. I'd rather not. I think there's so many more compelling topics in sports. I'm a college football guy, die hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pro football guy, die hard. I love boxing. There's so many other things I'd rather be talking about. But guess what? Like, people want to hear what you have to say about LeBron. So,
bro. Yeah. Hey, all right, man. Hey, ask the Jetsy tonight, man. I can't wait to see you. We'll be working.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you gonna do about tomorrow, though? How you gonna do the show for tomorrow? You ain't know no show tomorrow?
I don't know, man. I haven't figured it out yet, man. But I know it can't be 7 o'clock. We might have to do it early.
I think you should do it today and get it out the way.
We'll see what we're gonna do, man. I got to talk to the guys and see.
I had to call you up because I sent you that. I should have never sent you that damn video. Man.
Hey, man, I gave you love for that. I shouted you out, man. I appreciate that, bro. I didn't even know.
All right, Bruce, man. I'll catch up with you, bro.
All right, Bruce. Have a great day, man. If I don't talk to you, man, have a happy New Year, bro.
The same. You do the same.
All right, fam.
All right, fam.